guys. Hey, I'm here. Hey, Green. Hey, Arclidus. How you doing? How's your day? If it's bad, don't tell. No, you could tell me if you're having a bad day. I'll commiserate. I've had bad days. I know what it's like. I come with my drink, and I come having eaten. So we're ahead of yesterday. Good day today. Glad to hear it. Yay! Yay! I'm so excited to get back. I really like this game. I'm really enjoying what's it called? The Case of the Golden Idol. It's absolutely up my wheelhouse. Hadn't beloveded sale in the market, but at least you ate a good brownie. That is often the saving grace of a day. There were these there's this brownie brand up here. I don't know how widespread it is, and they're called 2-bite brownies. And that's a lie, because if you try hard enough, you can inhale them without actually chewing. And I do mean inhale, you might choke to death. They're very good though. Come in a little bag, and there's like a bunch of them. I haven't had them in a while though. My teeth were bothering me when I tried to eat something that was like that sticky and sweet. Maybe I can do that now that my teeth are gone. Maybe that's a thought. Hello, Alex. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm gonna get the game started immediately. Goofy Unleashed. Goofy gonna eat everything now? Everything and anything. All the things that I was like, oh, it's gonna bother my teeth. Like toffees and brownies. Stuff that was like too tough. Like drywall and plaster. Everything! I can eat everything now! I'm very excited. So for this game, I went ahead, I did a leap of faith before I started playing Case of the Golden Idol. I was like, it looks fun. I am going to get the DLC. I know that's kind of not ideal brain process to buy more of a game before you've even tried it, but I'm not worried at all about the length of it, because I'm like, I've got DLC at the end. I'm sure we'll have enough for today. Kill! Yes! Yes! Who's standing? Who's still alive? Let's see. We got Arclidus and we got— oh shit! I forgot to disable myself! Look, if you kill me, no hard feelings, alright? I won't ban you. How do you ban somebody anyway? Time out. No, I won't. The problem is I can't time somebody out because I don't know how to untime people out. So I don't know how to, like... I don't know how to go back from pushing somebody off the cliff. Let me hide myself. Let me nuke myself. Where am I? There I am. What am I doing here? Can I get out of here? Get out of here. Shoo. There we are. Gone. Erased. Who is the guy who does that stuff? Thanos snap. There we go. Modern reference. Like timeout Arclidus for 69 seconds. We'll time out Arclidus for 69 seconds. Are you sure? How much is 69 seconds? Is 69 seconds like an hour? Hey, KRX. Hey, that's cheating? Look, it's my own stream. Of course, like, if I can't cheat here, where the else can I cheat? If you are in a position of complete and utter power, It's only natural to abuse. Oh, am I not getting hit? That's okay. See, I'm cheating with the pies. I'm cheating with the pies. They're bouncing off me. I'm not even flexing. Ahem. Observe. Whoops, that's not the right button. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's working. Everything's working as intended. Just. One second. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay, there we are. Behaving as intended. You've been scammed. Accidental scam. Never attribute that to malice, which can be attributed to incompetence. Or whatever. You know? Let's get my stretching in before we get into the game. Oh, but yeah, I wish there were more games in this genre. I want this genre to explode. I want this genre to go absolutely apeshit nutter butter. I was looking at the Steam store page for Case of the Golden Idol yesterday after stream, and I saw, literally scrolling down, everybody was like, if you like the Case of the Obra Dinn, if you like Obra Dinn, this is like Obra Dinn. Check out Obra Dinn. Obra Dinn, Obra Dinn, Obra Dinn, Obra Dinn. Like, it was saying that this does have some differences, obviously, because it's presented in a different way. It's not like a one-on-one clone, like the the indie horror games that flood Steam yearly, like a rising tide. Oh, so similar games. Yeah, I think it's the same kind of puzzle genre where it's deductive reasoning based off of objects and placements of people and stuff like that around the area of the scene. You know. And I haven't really played that many puzzle games that I feel could fall into this before. And I don't know if it's just because I haven't been looking at puzzle games, or if because this specific twist hasn't really been done. Are you back? You were never even banned in the start, Arclados. I never did a thing to you. Also, hello, please. Hello. Imagine gaslighting yourself into thinking that the stream would be that mean. That mean. I didn't touch you! I would never. Can't believe it. But I hope that a lot of future puzzle games take this style, because I really like it. It makes a lot of sense in my brain. There's a lot of puzzle games where I'm like, oh, I don't want to play that. I don't think I'd be able to figure the puzzles out. I've seen back when I could stomach looking at 3D games. This has gotten worse over time, I swear. I was able to stand watching people play Portal, and I would watch people play and I'd be like, I don't understand how you're figuring this out. I don't have the capacity to deduce the solutions to any of these problems at all. And not in the least. But this stuff with like the looking at a scene and figuring out stuff based off of it, it makes sense to me. It makes sense. All right, let's get this oop and a boot. And let's transition. Oh, let's see, let's check out where we are in Progress Quest as well. Y'all remember Progress Quest from yesterday, if you were here? Where is it? Progress Quest? Progress Quest? Area. I'm gonna have to zoom in again. Oh no, it's already still zoomed in. Alright, let's... Before we begin our case of the Golden Idol, let's see. I don't think I kept this running for too long yesterday after stream. Also, hey Hal! How's it going? Thanks for shouting me out a couple of days ago. I saw that. I saw that. What up? I think you'll like this game. I don't know, are you big into puzzles? It's got like that good weird indie vibe. So, we're level 13 now. Ooh. We're still in the prologue. Nothing's happened. I'm in the middle of fetching somebody a casket. Do you love you a weird good indie? Yeah, yeah. It's, I don't know if you've ever heard of Case of the Obra Dinn? Return of the Obra Dinn! That's the full name. I think I was saying Case of the Obra Dinn. I'm gonna get their names mixed up constantly. Sluggish Moors. I haven't heard of that. Let's get game up. And let's... Thanks for the music, Nintendo. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Did you see that? That's called perfect timing. You've heard people say Obra Dinn was hella good. Yeah, this is... it's the same kind of challenge. It's roughly the same kind of gameplay as Obra Dinn, but it's 2D. So it stops me from hurling. It stops me from having a little puke. You know, as some creatures like me are cursed with. Oh, Sluggish Moors looks. Oh, ooh. I love the little nose people. That looks great. That looks great. I won't go back and watch. I don't go back and watch your play. Maybe I'll look. Maybe I can try that one. It's not a shooter though, is it? It's not a shooter. When he was Pattern Circus, which was entirely claymation madness. Ooh. I love claymation. I absolutely love it. When I was a little baby clown, Wallace and Gromit was my shit. Top-down RPG maker sort of dealio. Well, for everybody who was not here yesterday or left partway through, let's do a recap so far of the case of the Golden Idol. So this is a story of a golden idol, an object that was brought back to England by some dudes in the, I don't know, 1700s, I think it was. And wherever it goes, misfortune follows as everybody fights over it. Also, hey, Golodat! I love that emote. What do you call those things? Is that an emoji? Is that emote? The terminology keeps changing every 10 years. It's too much for me to keep up. It's very cute, though. It's very cute. I love it. I love it. Long sheep. So, it started off with this guy. I forget his fucking name, but it's like we're kind of following his family, but we're also following this golden idol. Killing his expedition party member, saying, like, oh, you were plotting something against me. You were planning against me, so I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to take all of the items we found in this ancient site back to England. So he kills this guy and he takes back some jewels, some gold, some gems, and a golden idol. And through that, I'm guessing his family becomes like really wealthy. His son inherits the golden idol from him when he dies. How are you? Excellent. Excellent. Relatable boomer problems. Yeah, exactly. It's, you understand. You know the struggle. You know the struggle. Wasn't it Albert Cloudsley? It might have been. I can actually check out the entire family tree in here. Yeah, how the fuck did you remember that, KRX? That's like a superpower to me. That's impressive. That is impressive. Very well done. Golf clap, golf clap, golf clap. Golf clap. Like, I'm shocked. That's so good. You have a weirdly good memory sometimes. Yeah, I've met people who are like, yeah, I've got a photo whatever memory, and I'm like, we don't seem like that different of a species. I like, you breathe and you walk upright, same as me, and then they'll be like casually remember something like this, and I'm like, you are not at all physiologically built in the same way I have. We have different internal organs. That is insane. How did you do that? You are a lizard walking upright like a man. So Albert Cloudsley, he brought back the golden idol to England. And he gave it to his son, Sebastian Cloudsley, who died while falling off a horse, as you do. And when he died, there were 3 surviving members of his family. Based on the chart, you do have in different organs. But like, when you look at somebody, you usually tend to assume everybody's got the same experience and everybody is like fundamentally the same as you. So you imagine those dancing bananas sitting inside everybody else's bodies. It's like, maybe human science hasn't detected it yet, but that's because you're doing the wrong tests. But when you have things like that, you realize, oh, damn, you really are built different. It's not just a matter of you haven't found your internal fun globe. It's maybe you don't have one. So because he died, we have these 4 people, these 4 inheritors who came to his will reading. It was Edmund Cloudsley, who he's kind of like the socially respectable. He's like the Lord Worf of Upper Hop. He's very prestigious. He was serving in like the Council of Lords or whatever it is, British government. There was Rose Hubert, who was his sister, who was traveling the world. I think she was living in the colonies in India. And then there was Peter Batley, who's a piece of shit. I mean, I think they're all fairly shitty. That's the thing. When you have like a murder mystery, all you have to do is make the people involved upper class. And then everyone's like, go fucking die! Woo! And it's okay if they all drop one after another like flies, you know? It's very easy. So yeah, Peter Batley's the last one. He's the daughter of Beatrix Batley. Wait, is he his son? Is that why they got the cross? Oh, did Sebastian Cloudsley marry Beatrix? No, because then he'd have Peter, his last name would be Peter Cloudsley. I don't know. I guess that means she's fucking dead. I guess the cross means she's dead. It's true, because like she is dead when this starts. So he is a gambler who cannot spend money properly, and so he's always broke, and he's always like, can I, uncle, can you give me $1,000? It doesn't, it's like nothing to you, but I need it, because I bet on the horses again, because I'm a piece of shit who can't control myself. cross indicates they're dead. Yeah, exactly. Also, hello, Mr. Frankenlurch. Welcome in. Welcome to my recap. Here for your scheduled brain squeezing. Excellent. Get in the vice. Start tightening the clamps. I'll be there in a moment. So, Edmund got Sebastian's house, I think, and all of his scientific writings. Rose got his house. Edmund got all his scientific writings. Peter got a book on how to grow a backbone and be a better person. And Willard Wright, this guy that nobody knew, famed creator of The Sims, came and received the golden idol in his inheritance. And Peter was fucking pissed. Peter was like real mad. He was like, I don't want a book telling me how to be better. I want a gold statue that I can sell for lots of money. So he set his servants upon Willard Wright and was like, get that idol. Get that fucking idol. And Willard Wright, in this scene right here, used the golden idol to cause one of his henchmen to spontaneously combust. So this idol can cast spells. So he takes this idol and he leaves this place. He's not a member of the family. Nobody knows who he is. And this guy, this is what's his name? Edmund Cloudsley, the oldest. He sees Willard using this magic to kill somebody, and he's like, that's interesting. So what he does is he sends his employee, this is his employee, to get the idol back from this guy, from this Will Wright. And he kills Will Wright and he takes the idol back. So he brings the idol back to his employer, whose name... Look how bad I am with names. I have to keep opening this up again. Edmund. He takes the idol back to his employer, Edmund. So Albert had it, then Sebastian had it, then Will had it shortly, then Edmund had it again. And... Sorry, not again. It went back to the Cloudsley family. Edmund had it, and he pissed people off, and people were trying to kill him. I think maybe it was the secret society that Will and Sebastian belonged to are trying to kill Edmund. I'm not sure yet. We don't know. But basically, they got a woman to infiltrate Edmund's house and try and poison him, but Rose drank the poisoned drink and she died instead. So Rose is now dead, Sebastian's dead, Edmund and Peter are surviving, and Will's dead. Edmund went into hiding. He moved to a little cabin in the woods where he started learning how the idol works and how to cast spells with it. And he had a break-in. There were some people sent to kill him, and I think what happened, this is where it ended yesterday. What I think happened is he faked his own death. He saw that like people were going to keep coming and keep trying to kill him. So he took one of the people that tried to attack him and they mangled his body real good. And they were like, oh yeah, that's Edmund. Edmund died. That's my assumption. So the last scenario we had. So this is the retrieval of the idol. This is the death of the guy who wrote the will. This is the spontaneous combustion of the guy who was trying to take the idol from him. This is the murder of Will Wright. This guy right here is the employee of the Crowley guy who has the Cowley guy who has the idol now. This is when the sister Rose accidentally drank the poison that was intended for the brother. And this is when people came in to try and kill this guy who's in hiding, the brother who's in hiding now. And the brother, here he is hiding. He's hiding inside his chest. And he's got this book full of notes. Edmund Crowley, that's his name, EC. And it talks about like all the spells you can cast with the idol. And the game actually at this point asked me to determine what the symbols on the idol means in terms of what spell it's casting. So you change the symbols on the back of the idol's head, and it casts a different spell. Is that the Fiji mermaid? I think it is. I think it is. Playing with a magical idol in a cabin in the woods? Not a smart idea. I mean, I'd say it's pretty intelligent. It's better than playing with an idol in the middle of a crowded city. You're gonna get attention there. Everybody loves idols. Draw a huge crowd. So Max's fell apart when he lost the idol. That tracks. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So what he's done so far is he's determined a couple of spells that the idol can do. One is decreasing or increase. So we've got like the different tabs on the idol. So this is increase, this is decrease, and these are different objects. So you could increase the amount of gold, decrease the amount of gold, increase the amount of air, decrease the amount of air, stuff like that. But there is a symbol in his book that we did not have to figure out what it did. And it is this. This is unknown effect 14. This line here, I don't know what this means. This is increase, matter, and I think this symbol means life. Because what he's doing is he's taking these apples that are rotten and he's casting the spell on them, and they're becoming fresh again. And what he was trying to do here is he was trying to get a corpse. He was trying to get a corpse delivered so he could cast the spell on the corpse and see what happens. I think he's trying to discover the secret of eternal life. And of course the corpse was not a corpse, it was like a dummy, a skeleton, not a skeleton, a scarecrow, so that these guys could infiltrate and try to attack him. So I think he's gone into hiding, and he's going to attempt to be forever young. You sure this will turn out well? Of course, it's gonna be. Ignore the bodies. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. So let's see what's happening here. Chapter 3: The Ascent, the strange practices of a secretive society. Oh yeah, there's like two secret society. There's like multiple secret societies in this game. There was like the glorious Fur Hood, the Mad Jar, like they've all got these different names, and they're all trying to get the golden idol, and none of it's working. So let's see. Okay, so we've got several things to fill in here. We have to deduce what this sentence, what this is saying. I think so far, like it was red. Red bars are somebody's name. Gray bars are an organization's name. Blue bars are an action word, a verb. Is that it? And yellow bars are like objects, items, physical property, like matter, water, air, dirt, beans, toes, you know? So here it seems that these can be either names or of people or names of organizations. Oh, we got, okay, all right. So first off, well, I guess let's go inside the Hobbit house. Usually I just explore room by room as we get through them, but usually there's people in the rooms. Okay. All right. This one might be dead. It's hard to see. Maybe they're sleeping. So now, oh, okay. We have to figure out their titles in the organization or their real names. And the ritual of what? And then we got... Not the branding irons, no! Then we got... Yes, okay, go away. Who is this? And who is this? And what ritual is that? And we got one more thing that we'll have to figure out, but it's probably going to be like a document, and it'll give us places to answer stuff. This game's art style rocks. It's very fun. It's very fun. I have like 2 preferences for art style. One is like uber cute anime, and the other one is exactly this. Weird, scrungly. I don't like things in the middle. Oh, hello, sir. Who the fuck is... Oh, there's an infiltrator. You know what this means? Like, look at this guy's back tattoo. He is obviously a member of this secret society. Tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. Yeah, he's clearly a member, and he was, like, knocked out. So somebody in this building is running around, I'm assuming in a mask, pretending to be this man. But they're not. They're not! Who are you? Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Everybody's got tobacco and a knife. Everybody's got a dagger. Shabby formal coat. Coil of rope. Loaded pistol. To David Gorin. For reliable service from EC. I feel like I've heard David Gorin's name before. All these names are starting to blur together. So I'm gonna guess that this guy's David... Oh wait, no, this is not... Okay. So these... Is David... Yeah, I was right! I think. I think David is, isn't here... See, this is the thing, is I will determine people's names in one chapter, and I'll be like, okay, that's so-and-so. And then we'll go on to the next chapter, and I'll see the exact same person again, and I'll go, what was his name again? I don't remember. And I'm sure the game's like, you know this person's name, but I'm like, no. No, I don't, even though I just spent 15 minutes figuring it out. But I'm thankful each of the individual scenes lets me deduce it again. So David Gorin is the sussy baka who has infiltrated the Hobbit house. He's running around in there as one of the regular members. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. Oh, there's more things there. Whoops. That's just bag number 1. Oh! It's the fancy man! So in the previous chapter, here, let's just, I'll just show it. This guy right here, he's a fancy bandit. He's known for doing, robberies, wearing very fancy hats, and then, like, kissing ladies on the hand on the way out. So he's like the gentleman bandit. And last we saw of him, he had like a little piece of paper with all these drawings of like fancy hats that he wants to wear. I think it's the same guy. He didn't die then, so I think he was recruited, and I think he's gonna be a character in the cast now. Cause look, he's got his fancy hats. His little fancy hat note card. I'm telling you. No, I'm trying to close this. I'm telling you, it's him. He's here. I know it. A clean new coat and a sword. And a hat. See, here's his fancy fucking hat. I couldn't even recognize it as a hat. It's so fancy. And he put it on a little piece of paper so it wouldn't get dirty on the ground. He's in there. So it's David Gorin and Fancy Hat Guy, whose name I do not remember. Of course I don't. Yeah, they grabbed him. They grabbed this guy. Okay, so I need to pay attention to the shoes of the people inside the place, because I can see their footprints here. So they grabbed the guy, they dragged him into the bushes. Then they left the bushes. and got on the path and entered the place. Yes, yes, yes. Obscene levels of fancy. He's just a fancy little man. All right. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff. We got Dark Hands. We got Proud Beasts. We got Water Snakes. So the guy, okay, so the Dark Hands, you see the Dark Hands, they got a hand, right? This guy's tat was a hand. So one of the infiltrators is wearing a Dark Hand mask. Deucin. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. Master, Steward, Initiate. I think he only had one eye on his back, so he's an Initiate Dark Hands. So one of the Initiate Dark Hands, there might just be one. There might just be one Initiate Dark Hand. It's gonna be one of our naughty little infiltrators. We got some notes here. Thing is, I don't know. I guess maybe these guys are water snakes? I look at that and I'm like, snake energy. But I don't know what's... I get, maybe you're a proud beast? This doesn't look really like a proud beast. Maybe this is a Dark Hand. Maybe this is a Dark Hand initiate. Maybe that's one of them, but they're not wearing shoes. My shoe plan, therefore, would not work. So that's what the Dark Steward meant last time. Yeah, Dark Hand Steward, yeah. The woman who tried to poison the Lord of the Manor, whose sister drank the poison instead. The poisoner was a member of the Dark Hands, and I think she was a Dark Hand initiate, and she'd been sent by a Dark Hand Steward to do it. So these are the guys who poisoned the sister. You legit forgot the recap we just had? Once upon a time, in a land far away, people died. Here we are. So the funny thing is, I remember the man who was murdered at the start was named Oberon, but you can't recall his last name. I can remember Oberon too. I think it's just because it's just a funny name. It's like, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, William Shakespeare, ha ha ha, A Midsummer Night's Dream. Apparently it's blank Geller. Oberon Geller. Wait. Are one of the characters now, do they have the last name Geller? Is that gonna be like the fucking plot twist? That it's like the son of this, like the son of this murdered man is like gonna try and get revenge on the Cloudsley family? I genuinely don't remember if we've met a Geller yet. See here. Geller. No. Oberon Geller, yep. Geller, no. Don't think there's a Geller here. No. Oberon Geller. No. Maybe the game's like, people would remember. People would remember if there was if we put in a Geller, people would immediately be like, oh, it's the son of so-and-so. So if there is a character who is that, they're going to be going by an assumed identity the entire time. I wouldn't remember at all. You could be like, son of Oberon Geller on his business card, and I'd be like, oh, cool. Okay, so, whatever that means. You should remember Oberon because of Midsummer's Night's Dream. Exactly. Uh-huh. Wear the house. Eat the green. No mouth. Fish inside the house. Jacket in summer. Naked in winter. Prepare to receive what you have. Actually, I should read the notes in the front room first. Let's take this step by step. January 5th. Period of time. Masters. I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic and with great resolve, punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. But the devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because literally David Gordon was lying on the floor unconscious when this happened. This guy is so full of it. He's absolutely full of it. He's lying to these guys' faces. Assassin warrior David Gorin and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. They were two dogs. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keene. This is the guy with the fancy hat. The guy who I was literally saying, like, is here. We saw his hat sitting on a little piece of paper outside. So Walter Keene is feeding these guys a bunch of hot, steaming, recycled food. And he is actually working with David Gorin for the despicable enemy, who is the surviving brother of the family that originally got the relic. So they're working in cohorts, and he's being like, "Oh guys, I'm so sorry. I had to like fight him off with like a 12-hour-long battle." Assassin warrior! Yeah! He can wield a knife in each hand, and also each foot. It's quite frightening to behold, really. David is the best assassin name, isn't it? October 20th, 1789. Masters. I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that could not be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover from my still dire wounds. There, I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hart, a young, resourceful gentleman whom I met at a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well-versed in the arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus would be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him, and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keene. January 16th, 1790. Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. So, it is correct that he is lying out his reverse mouth. But it's not that he successfully killed all the enemies and kept the relic. I'm really sure about this. It is that the guy who owned the relic survived the attack and recruited him. I will be genuinely shocked if it turns out that Edward Cullen. I will be shocked if Edward Cullen actually died, because he was literally hiding in, like, the safety of a reinforced trunk with a gun, being like, oh, ha ha ha, oh, yes, all is going according to plan, you know? I really think he just recruited the guy. I think he's just, like, a good talker. Like, he did presentations in the House of Lords that swayed people and shit. He's the Mr. Talkie. He recruits the henches. Edmund Crowley. There we go. I want to say, okay, I'll remember that. Edmund Crowley. Because, like, I can remember the last name Crowley, but I said Edward Cullen, and I think I trapped myself in that. I think he's gonna be Edward Cullen from now on. Okay, alright, let's see here. Ritual of Squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Required decoration of the hall. The Grim Reaper, the never-tiring teacher, the feeder of mouths. Ritual of Conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Required decorations in the hall. The never-tiring teacher, the keeper of souls, the mirror of souls. Ritual of Dispute. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. The scepter must be borne by Water Snake Master. Required decorations in the hall, the keeper of treasures, the never-tiring teacher, the Grim Reaper. Ritual of Discord. Oh, I've got to grab all the ritual names. Did I get them all? Yeah, I did. The houses of the accuser and defender stand behind their brothers. The scepter must be borne by Darkhand Master. Required decorations of the hall. The Speaker of the Blind, the Grim Reaper, the Keeper of Treasures. Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Add substance to one of the cups. Defender chooses first. Accuser chooses remaining. Both partake in wine cups. Okay. I guess that's what this is. And one of them did the drink. Okay, let's have a look at the people now. The Griffin has spoken. He's got one of his secret society rings. A tray with a small vial of unknown substance. That's poison. The Griffin has spoken. Man in the mask is not breathing. 2 cups on a stone altar. They contain some wine, but are almost empty. The Griffin has spoken. A silver tankard with some red wine in it. Let us await the results from the chamber below. Got your ceremonial sword. The Griffin has spoken. The ceremonial scepter. Oh, so this is like one ritual that's going on in 2 different rooms. Okay, what items do you got? Prepared to receive what you have earned. So he's got... Oh, I think they're initiating this person. Yeah, because they're giving them the back. It wasn't a tattoo. It was a brand, and he's bringing a ring to give to this guy to initiate him into the Order of the Proud Beast. I'll read his document afterwards. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Inception. You must endure the tests of blep 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 administered by Proud Beast Steward. Evaluation. You must endure the tests of blep 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 administered by Darkhand Steward or Master. Transition. You must endure the tests of blep 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 administered by Waterhand Master. And admission. You must endure the tests of blep 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 administered by any master. I think that he's in admission. They're gonna They're going to admit him into the Dark Hand by tattooing him. How do you pronounce that? Where do you put the emphasis on tattooing? So if he is being admitted, this is a master robe. Brother, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother himself proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role in the rights of the Brotherhood. Council of Masters. Ratatouille. So it's tattoo. What are these fucking scrolls? I wish I had my notes. Oh, it's like who is this? Who dis be? Okay, let's try figuring this out. I want to say you're a water snake. You look like a snake. I want to say you're a proud beast. You look like a beast. And you're a dark hand because there's no brothers of creepy skeletons. Not skeleton. What's the things you put in the field that scares people away? And then mastered. Steward. I don't feel like these white guys are initiates. I don't think this is gonna be right. Yeah, that's what I thought. But that means that's not initiation. That's weird. I thought that would be admitting him. You know, once you get the tattoo, that's like the final step. You're not going back. So this is either a ritual of transition, inception, evaluation, or admission, and this is either a ritual of squabble, conflict, discord, or dispute. You're a dark head because you look like a hand? Humans have weird-looking hands. No, I don't see any decor in the room. Oh, I guess each of these things with the little dangly doogles are decor. Okay, so we've got the Grim Reaper, and I don't think we've got anything else. Let's say the key is the Keeper of Treasures. And the book is the Never-Ending Teacher. So we got the Grim Reaper, the Never-Ending Teacher, and the Keeper of Treasure. I think this is a ritual of dispute. Because a large book looks like a Never-Ending Teacher. Right? Right? Keeper of Treasures is like a key. That makes sense. And the thing on the wall is literally the Grim Reaper. You can't make that more complex than it is. So the scepter must be borne by the Water Snake Master. I was right! They are water snakes! So this is a master. I was like, I think like the white's master, because it looks the most fancy. Let's take these out then, because I don't know about these ones for sure. But I know for sure that is a Water Snake Master. No, you're not a steward. Get out of here. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. So, green is steward. That means red is initiate. It's all coming together now. It's all coming together now. I was right there with the water snake. Sometimes going by vibes does work. Also, hey Dirk. Welcome in to video games. Okay, so we still don't know the who's what for the other two, but I think we can guess. Like, I don't like guessing in games like this. I don't like brute forcing it by trying every single object in the slot. It's like the fallback, you know? I wish I could examine their shoes. I really thought the shoes would be something, you know? Because we saw all the footprints. Yes, I'll look at their ruby rings. I'll look at their ruby rings game. And then you can stop telling me that there's things I haven't looked at yet. Whoops. Wow! Alright, now I've looked at everything in this scene. So in that case, this is a steward. So this is either inception or evaluation. You must endure the tests of... Okay, so I think snail... This is snail. This looks like snail. This is... This is the cursed man snail. This is the gajinkification of snail. If you ever met a VTuber who was a snail, it'd look like this. Yeah, that makes sense. Next, so it's definitely Inception. This is the ritual of Inception, because that's number one. And it's not admission, because this is not a master. So this is Proud Beast Steward. So the masks are Proud Beast. I was right with the masks. Cool. Cool. Wow. So this guy is a Proud Beast. No, he's a Dark Hand. Initiate. And this is a Proud Beast Steward. Little. And this guy's, is this Lazarus? Is this Lazarus Hurst? Might be. Might be from the message where it was like, oh, we can let him in. Yeah, there we go! I thought I was supposed to identify which of these guys is which then. Wait, no, okay, he's the Dark Hand Initiate. So, Dark Hand... It's him! He's the infiltrator! He's the infiltrator! You're David Gorin. And the thing is, I don't know what role. No, wait, I do. It's written in the notes what role Walter Keane is. Walter Keane, Dark Hand brother. So Walter Keane he's a Dark Hand. So maybe he's a steward because he's the only remaining Dark Hand. So this would be Walter Keane. Oh, so so Walter Keane won. He survived. I think this is Walter Keane. I don't know. So, and then we got Jeffrey Sinclair. I don't know what role Jeffrey is though. We got any brother's trustworthiness has been challenged. By whomst? By whomst? Whomst? Oh, I know. This is obviously Jeffrey Sinclair. The dead guy's obviously Jeffrey Sinclair. He's the one who was like, y'all, Walter's lying. He's a piece of shit. He's a stupid, nasty little stink man. He's incorrect. And Walter's like, haha, I take umbrage to that. Water snake. And you are a water snake initiate. You are a proud beast master. And you are a water snake master. God damn it. So close. I almost clicked on the right slot. The talker got killed in a group of agents. A surprise. Yep, it was Jeffrey. It was Jeffrey was like, Walter's full of shit. And then Walter was like, you wanna go, bro? You wanna go, bro? Drink the poison. I don't know why they brought David in, though. Like, what was the point of bringing him here? He just stood there. Like, he poured the wine. Was there any point? What was, did they do something to the wine? Gathering. Costume. Yeah, I don't know what they did. I don't know what the trick was. Like, maybe... I don't know. Maybe they put, like, some kind of antidote in the wine? Maybe he put... Let's see the... Because it, like, it doesn't show the wine pourer as part of the ritual. I don't know. But we can figure out the story, though. Nana was challenged to dispute ritual. Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. Maybe figuring out the story will tell me what David was there for. Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with David. This is the one thing that about this game where I'm like, maybe they could have improved this, is once you have all the names figured out, you should be able to drag first and last name together. Ambushed. Dark-hand initiate. Posing as to with a which had no the other and died. Meanwhile, Lazarus Hurst passed the Inception ritual to become... Aw, what is he? What's he becoming? Haha, come. I don't know. Undergo trial. Say... It doesn't say what they're planning to... Oh, it's on the branding things, yeah. Proud Beast Initiate. Yeah. To become Proud Beast Initiate. It's his tattoos! Alright, so... Jeffrey Sinclair drank, I can assume that at least, the other cup and died. Oh, wait! So, is it David Gorin posing as Dark Hand Initiate signaled to Walter Keane with a... Oh, because, okay. All right. I'll explain. So, this challenge is done by the defender and the accuser facing away from the cups, but everybody else is still looking at the cups. So David was able to see which of the cups had the poison in it, and signaled to Walter which one to drink from. Okay, I get it. Okay. Yes, that makes sense. I get it now. Posing as Dark Hand Initiate signaled to Walter. I don't know what he signaled with, though. Cup had no poison. With a... It's a tankard? The tankard that he was carrying? We'll see. Ho-ho! Ho-ho! Victory! I was right. Alright. That's how it's done. That's how you deduce. That's how you're a detective. Yippee! Hey! I know how he died. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual of dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup, and his opponent drank the poison and died. It's impressive how you're going through without hints. It makes me feel like these are puzzles, these are mysteries designed for my brain shape. You know? It's not like a lot of times with puzzles when I have to get hints, it's because I can't figure out like how it works. Like I'll see a board and there'll be numbers on it and I'll be like, I don't understand what these numbers have to do with each other. But this, I can I can figure it out. I'm very happy. The Ascent. The crowning celebration by the lighthouse. Ho 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 ho. All right, so there's still this is the secret society. A lot less scary with their masks off, don't they? And this guy right here, ages ago, this is the lawyer. This is the lawyer who read out the will of the son who had inherited the statue, who died when he fell off a horse in the second puzzle tableau. And I was like, he's got one of these rings too. Everybody, I guess that just means that everybody has these rings. No, these rings signal that you are part of the same secret society. Tisk tisk. It also helps they use reasonable logic instead of nice point-and-click madman logic. Yeah, it really is. Like, there was things like the house of the Duke. I don't know what he is. Maybe he's a duke. Duke. I had to figure out where people sat at the table. And I was like, well, the guy who owns the house would sit at the head of the table, so he's here. And I didn't even, like, there were different ways to figure this out. You could figure it out based off of what he drank, off of what he ate. But I used the positioning being like, oh, that's how, that's how you do a formal dining situation. And that worked. And it's really nice that you can come to it from different angles. And you can actually use your how do I get out of here? You can use, like, the knowledge that you've accrued as you live in your life day by day and apply it, because it makes sense. Also, there is an option here. Where is it? Buttons. To remove the highlights. This feels more like how this would be tuned if it was made in the 90s, where you have to, like, look around and be like, did I click on all the clues? Did I click on all the clues in the screen? But absolutely no, I'm not. No. The moment that they presented this option, I was like, yes, thanks. I hate pixel hunting so much. Okay, now we have to look at their shoes. Now we get to look at their shoes for some reason. It's shoe time. But this is the same kind of logic that Obra Dinn uses. With Obra Dinn, it's like, you can determine which crew members are which based off of the ship's logs that you're given have their nationality, and if you know what people from those different areas wore in that time period, especially as sailors, you could literally just do it visually like that. You wouldn't even have to worry about, like, finding other people referring to them as their nationality or hearing their accents in, like, the voice segments. A trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse, not locked. Cool. By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. General Alistair Koch. Door is locked from the inside. Why is the music going all spooky like that? Okay, so they're doing some sort of weird brotherhood ceremony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one of them has been anointed. Okay, yeah, he's still got his mask on. I was like, but where's his mask? It's right there. This man is not breathing and has a severe wound at the back of his head. At the back of his head? The back of his head? Okay, so he didn't fall from the lighthouse. A murder! Most foul! His arm appears to be broken. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Do. Water Snake Master. Lately I have experienced disturbing dreams and feel cursed. Are you the source of this? With your magic? Desist immediately and know that, when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages, I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones. Proud Beastmaster. Or I'll just push you off I don't think he was pushed off the lighthouse, because if you're pushed off a lighthouse, you're gonna have the injury on the front of your head, right? You're gonna go face first. Or, like, on the top, not on the back of your head. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the Council of Directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop being obsessed over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. So, like any true secret society, this is just like a bunch of, like, rich old dudes. Both his legs appear to be broken. What is that? Why am I supposed to care about that? That's worrying. Okay. Oh, does that, like, unlock this? What? Okay. Griffin Rebirth. Okay. 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 This is a planned murder? They're aware of the murder? They're all like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, don't worry about it. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven it was not a miracle, but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death. If no one repeats the miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn. So it was. It was. I guess this guy is this guy Griffin Reborn? Maybe this guy is Griffin Reborn, because he's standing up. History. In 1725, the first Dark Hand Lord Harrington demonstrates flying. Jumped off a cliff to his death. In 1756, Proud Beast Master Lord Pledsley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Lord Angus MacBain repeats the miracle, proving him unworthy. In 1762, Dark Hand Master Lord Jones demonstrates the creation of a homunculus. Lord Angus MacBain produced a homunculus as well. In 1771, Proud Beast Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. Lord Angus MacBain hypnotized the same man as well. Lord Angus has been cock-blocking these guys for over 20 years? Under 20 years. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15 years! Give or take. Is this Angus? This bro Angus? This Water Snake Master. Oh, I don't know his name. Okay. I thought maybe this was Angus being like, I can do it too. Shoes, shoes, shoes. Shoes, 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 shoes. So one person walked there and two people walked back. And, huh? Why does that matter? I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually, but you know. Okay, let's start from this side and go to the other side. What an honor to experience such a historical event. Is this David Gorin? Dear Water Snake Brother Maker. As the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channels so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Darkhand Master JT. That's rude. When you're in the same secret society as somebody, you're supposed to help them out, you know? You're supposed to give them like a little boost. Otherwise, what's the point? Literally none. Protocol of the attempts to demonstrate a miracle. Protocol? Protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. June 23rd, 1791. Location: lighthouse on Gull Island, near the Horn of Codhead. Time: noon. Present: Lord Angus MacBain. Bane of... Ah! Hello, Dr. Freenote! How's it going? Welcome in. Enjoy your battle. Lord Angus MacBain, so this is the cock blocker who's been proving everybody's miracles to be just magic. Lord Alistair Koch, or Cooch if you will. Dr. James Turner, Sir Walter Keane, Mr. Lazarus Hurst, in charge of notes, Mr. Nicholas Maker. So this is Nicholas Maker, because it said brother Maker. So I'll just quickly ID this dude. Boy, the music keeps getting spooky. And he is wearing shoes, as you usually do when you are outside and you do not want damage to your soft little feety weeties. It's going good. Excellent. Glad to hear. You had another party? Or are you partied out? Are you partying no more? Okay, so this guy has got pointy shoes with heels, which seem to match these ones. Hey, Kogasa! Welcome in, how's it going? How was your day? I don't know why my stupid thing is not working anymore. It used to shout people out. It does not anymore. What were you playing? How's your... Actually, can I do it myself? Do I really want to try typing out your name manually? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe that is not the correct choice. Maybe that is not the correct choice. Hey. Oh. Beautiful. It still doesn't say what you're playing though. An attempt was made. Type co and then hit tab. Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating. You gotta type out the whole name. You gotta. You're exhausted. You have Pathfinder later. Oh, exciting! It's I actually sat down and I tried to and like I wanted to prove to myself that I could read your name once, and I sat down and I read it. I let's see if I can perform in public. You know, it's all very well to do these things for yourself in private, just to prove that you can. Kogasa gagas, fuck it. Kogasa gasa gasa. Is that it? Kogasa gasa gasa? Huh? Did I do it? 10 out of 10? Fuck yeah! You're playing triangle strategy and predicting the stories any genre savvy person would. Oh, I hate when I can predict stories. But I also hate it when stories are nonsensical and unpredictable due to like the traditional like surprise, this thing that we didn't hint at all is coming to pass because we don't want people to be able to predict our stories. So I'm super picky. I know the pain. You know, you gotta find a story that can like walk the line between not being predictable. I was held at knife point and forced to watch the D&D movie, and I was saying characters' lines before, like right before they said them. It was bad. It was really bad. The red herrings and twists can ruin an experience. Yeah, you need to just like get in that place like where it's well written to the point where you could actually just get immersed in the story and you can't physically feel the presence of the writer's room being like, okay, what pre-established genre-based line should this character say next? What like look through the Rolodex of everything that's already been done in this genre 80 times and pick something out. It do be like that. It do. It's fun though. I don't know. Like when I watch media that's like that, I'll go through it and I'll predict everything, and then it'll just leave my brain because it made no impact because I've already got that stuff in there apparently, you know? I like stories that they're so immersive they detach you from the fact that it could even be using tropes. What's triangle strategy though? I want to look it up real quick. I'm curious. I love game like this. I love this combat style. This is yesterday I was going off about how Friday I accidentally stayed awake for like I don't know, like 18 hours straight, something like that, because I started playing. I was really tired. I was so tired after my long day work, and I picked up Wildermyth on Steam. It's a game that I play every now and again, and it's got that like top-down board, move characters around, a combat strategy, and I love that kind of strategy so much. I'll fall into it for hours and hours. I will lose so much time. The story does, like, it's irrelevant. I do not care. I just want to get into the combat. I just want to place my characters and have them fight, and then like level up in their class, and maybe occasionally level up their friendship bonds once they're standing next to each other, so they get combat bonuses. Ooh, it's a turn-based strategy game by Square Enix and Art Inc. Both are companies you used to love. I love the used to. I understand that a lot. I used to be a fan of Legend of Zelda. I used to love Fire Emblem. Big mood. But I like what was it? Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. The one where they go to, it's like the kids from Earth going into the Final Fantasy game. So good. I love those, any kind of games like that with like the top down, like you move the characters around on the map and then they fight, turn based. There's also the Tactics Ogre games. Yeah, I've heard of those. I've never actually played them, but it's like they're kind of like on my radar. It's one of the things where it's like, oh, maybe one day I can play them. Marsh did nothing wrong. Even when I was a baby Gumball, even when I was at like Marshy's age of intellectual development, I was like, maybe you could be handling this a little bit better, brother. I think you could be perhaps less what you're doing right now. You could turn it down a couple of notches. The advanced games were so freaking good. Yeah, once I was talking about Final Fantasy Tactics, and I was like, I think somebody said this right as I started gushing about Advance. They were like, oh yeah, I love Tactics. Advance was shit though. And I was like, I love Advance. Maybe Tactics is like so good that, advertisement. I love Bezos. Pause time. Let me dig a drink. Or she could have taken this as a vacation. Exactly. Hydration. But you know, I think with Tactics, I've just been waiting for the right mindset, the right. I'm scared. I don't have time to play games. If I find a game that I really like, I'll destroy my sleep schedule. I'll ruin my own life. It's dangerous. You never got into the Tactics PlayStation game? It had so many features that confused you. Yeah, I didn't have a PlayStation, so I used to long for a PlayStation back when it was like Final Fantasy with it was like the earliest 3D Final Fantasies. I would see them and I'd be like, oh, that's so cool. Oh, I want a PlayStation so bad. And then I tried them later and I was like, and I didn't finish them. So neither did you. Well, yar har har, me hearties. You were a Nintendo babe for too long. You got PlayStation 1 way into the Wii era. It was worth it. But I guess nowadays the problem is that I'm assuming getting a PS1, like, the only ones that are still around on the secondhand market are probably massively inflated in price. I was Nintendo handheld. I was Nintendo console, which has fucked me up because Nintendo apparently I never noticed this until I started using a controller for the PC for my PC games. Like, Nintendo has A and B backwards from every single other controller, and it fucks me up It fucks me up, and I'm always pressing the wrong buttons. And I'm like, why am I pressing the wrong buttons? And it's because in my brain they are mapped to the other places. Because I learned them when I was too young. When I was soft and malleable. But yeah, we're playing, what are we playing? The Case the Golden Idol. If you've ever played Return of the Obra Dinn, I'd say it's in the same genre. It's this new groundbreaking genre. That's because the other controllers changed it. They did. Those bastards. Can't believe they do that. Can't believe they do that like that. That's very rude. That's very rude. The basic SNES layout never changed. Ah. So Nintendo are super innovative in terms of everything except for their button layout, and all the other companies are like, we put a DVD player in our console, but we changed the buttons. We changed the buttons. Wow. All right, so we've got. Let's return to our murder mystery. Observe the murdered. But it's not. Does it count as a murder if you're performing a ritual in a secret brotherhood and it's known that people die? Huh? Words. It's like, I feel like that's a known risk. You are aware that going into this, you could get fucking murdered. You could just, I mean, not murdered. You could get fucking life ended, excuse me. Sony and Xbox, like, you can't sue us, we changed the buttons. Yep. Yeah, I wonder if they broke his arms and legs with the oars. But why would they do that? That's so mean of them. That's not poggers at all. That is a tricky one, yeah. Like, clearly these guys, they know what they're in for. They know what you're in for. Here, I brought back your staff, oh Griffin Reborn. Wait a moment. Okay, so this is our fancy gentleman thief. This is fancy gentleman thief, who, in our previous scene, staged his victory against the other guy. Yeah, whoops. Incorrect buttons. Opium powder. Maybe don't. Maybe not. Maybe hang off on that. I don't know. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contract... Let's try that again. Let's try that. Yeah, there's this, you know, this is ye old England. This is the second time that opium's shown up. The previous was in some guy's medicine cabinet, and it's like, different times, different Advil, you know. These threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. This guy is... naughty. He's... I don't know. I wish I could say, like, a common character from popular media. Because I feel like he's definitely an archetype that you see around. Where it's like, the charismatic thief who lies and bullshits and does everything to build himself up. But I just haven't, I haven't consumed enough media to have that, like, literacy in my brain of, like, what characters he'd be similar to. Nothing like a healthy dose of opium to take the head job. Exactly. The Hank Miller! No! Hank Hill is an honest, petrol? I feel like that's not the right word. This is me doing my English thing. Propane! Propane! Propane salesman! Petrol? Pee-pee? Propane, yeah, propane. How could I forget that? It's okay, I've only watched like 5 King of the Hill episodes in my entire short, sweet life. I've retained a shockingly huge amount of it. Actually, it's all been from internet exposure. Most of my King of the Hill knowledge has been from, you know, just existing online. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he inputs the following glyphs. Increase air. I learned what these glyphs mean! Increase air. Then he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane, and it grants him the power to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands as his. Sincerely, Dark End Stewart. Wait a moment. Wait a fucking moment. Is Lazarus... This motherfucker right here. Where is he? So, EC, Edmund Cullen, the last we saw him as a wrinkled old man, he had a spell that he was trying to cast. He was trying to understand. Unknown effect. Increase object. Increase matter. Mystery sigil. And I speculated, and it restored apples from a rotten state to a pristine state. If he successfully cast a reverse aging spell on himself, let's see, so he's got like a big nose, he's got a sharp cheek, and he's got black hair, or dark hair, and blue eyes. Sharp cheek, big nose, dark hair, blue eyes. Do you say those are blue eyes? Would you say that this might possibly be the same guy after casting an anti-aging spell on himself? What do you think? What do you think? Is this... Because it's weird that we actually haven't seen his for real death. And people were like, yeah, he got hit by the blast when he clearly didn't. Is that him? Yeah, it's him! It's the same guy! It's the same guy! I think... I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but like... Oh! Hold! Hold! He still got his book! It's him! I was right! It's his... He's still got the same fucking book! It's the same fucking man! He did it! He did it! He reversed time! Yep. Called it. Fucking called it. He did it. He did! I don't understand. So he still got the EC. He scratched out a bit. But is it supposed to be like he changed his name to Lazarus? It doesn't look like an L though. I was like, oh, maybe he changed it to look like a fancy L. But it doesn't look like it. But yeah, no, It's Edward Cullen. Reversing the hands of time. Aha! Ah! Ah! It was correct. And here's his lackey. He's got his little hench. He's upgraded henchman, I guess. Master McBain. Is McBain the guy who was fucking everyone else? Yeah, Angus McBain is the guy who's been, like, proving every single one of these guys' magic to be something that he can replicate himself to stop people from being seen as Griffins Reborn. And McBain was trying to blackmail our gentleman thief lackey into figuring out how quote-unquote Lazarus was casting his miracles on May 14th. He wrote that on May 14th. May's before June. So somebody else knows how to do the miracle. And I'm thinking more and more, this is Angus McBain, who was copying all the miracles before and stopping them. I really think this might have been him, and they killed him to get him out of the way so that they could do the miracles without him coming in and being like, "Oh, I could do that too." There it is. There it is. There's the fucking golden idol. Here's our boy. The golden idol is enclosed within the handle of an ornamental cane. I knew it! I knew it! Oh. So this is the bottom half of this cane. This was broken off from the cane. They beat this guy to death with the cane? That's... You'd think that you'd want to, like, treat your golden idol a little more preciously, you know? Alright. Well, I'm glad my mad theories proved to be correct. And thus Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. I knew it. I was like, look, this guy's a thinker. Capital T. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead you brothers to great many changes. So let's see what his notes are. What notes he's been taking since last time. Miracle preparation. After the input, aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position and hold it for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, may challenge in ensuring my balance when holding onto the idol. Practice is paramount. Safety notice. Yeah, I know about this. This is, you have to do your increase first and then your decrease afterwards. Oh yeah, I have to determine what miracle was performed. People who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. Alright. We've got boots with little spurs on them. Oh, aren't that cute? None of these, right? Oh wait, no, he's totally got spurs. There's spurs here. There's the little spurs. So, Mr. air quotes Lazarus and his lackey went behind the cliffs. No, wait, the lackey went behind the cliffs and then they both came back. Oh, so maybe he climbed up to the top of the tower and he like used his idol to like slowly descend? What was the spell that he's doing? Black get behind him and John Wick returned. Let's see here. Press the small lever on the handle. Nope, it doesn't give me any information. What an actual miracle! Unbelievable! So there is a Griffin reborn? Seal. Heavy seal. Then what we got here? Your shoes. They're just regular shoes. Nothing special about them. Same with those. Those are just little booties. 5 strange-looking masks. A set of heavy wooden oars. Okay, well I got all the clues. Figure it out, Goofy! There you go! Lazarus Hoist. I think that's his name. Walter Keane. I'm gonna assume the dead guy is Angus McBain. And then we've got James Turner and Alistair Cooch. I don't know which is which. I don't know where I got those names from. That's the worst part. Is it here? Was it in the history? No. No. Where did I get those names? Aha! Okay. Alistair Cooch and James Turner. So, James Turner is a doctor. So, are you a doctor, sir? I don't know, it doesn't say. Are you a doctor? It doesn't. You're not carrying. Why aren't these guys carrying papers like, "Dear doctor, thank you for this prescription. I'm feeling a whole lot better now." Yeah, exactly. Big He doesn't look like a doctor, but he also looks like the arch-vizier from a Disney cartoon. And this guy doesn't look like a doctor either. You know? I'm not getting doctor vibes from either of them. So, somebody blackmailed Walter Keane. Yep. Chug. To find out how Lazarus Hurst, Edmund Cullen Reborn, would perform the miracle of... I want to say flight. Because clearly I think like they went up to the lighthouse and jumped off. Let's see who blackmailed him though. Let's see if we can deduce that. Darkhand Steward. We literally just spent the last chapter determining how you could figure out who was who based off of their fucking clothes. And I don't remember a single one. No, this guy's Water Snake Master. Yeah, he's got his water snake in his master clothes. Yeah. But unfortunately, we can't use Water Snake Master here. So this was Master, Water Snake Master McBain. Okay, well, I mean, okay, so it definitely was Angus McBain. It definitely was Angus McBain. Probably shouldn't use your real names in your coded message, in your secret society messages to each other. Let's say Flying. I think it was Flying. I think it was Flying. Or the miracle. I mean, like, there's not... I'm saying, oh, what kind of miracle could it be? There's not that many fucking words. The miracle of wound. The miracle of head. The miracle of ore. Here we are. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then he got fucking McMurdered. As you do. I don't know how I can determine who had the magical relic in their hands chronologically. I guess. Now that you say that, this game would have been fun to have to pin the name of XX Shadowstalker XX to someone. I think if anybody in this game had the name XX Shadowstalker XX, it would be Walter Keane. He's definitely got that energy. To some people. Yeah. 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 So I think that this dude climbed up to the top of the lighthouse and jumped off with his miracle stick. And then maybe this guy tried the same thing and fucked it up? Or did he lie? So it's set to exude air, I think. Oh, he didn't fucking reset it first. He didn't fucking reset it. That's something that's been said before. What you have to do with this idol to use it is you have to reset it to red, and it has the draw in, increase, decrease. It does. I forget which one is increase and which is decrease. Fuck, but you have to reset it to red, and then you reset it, and then you set it again to blue, through the two commands. So you have to like swap between commands. So miracle preparation, after the input, aim at the sky, press lever to prepare. Yeah, I think what happened is this guy only sent how to cast the second part of the miracle. He didn't tell him how to do the reset and the preparation for the miracle. So he did his preparation and he casts the miracle. Yeah, so he's sucking in air and he's using the air and he's pushing the air out to like allow himself to land carefully. And it's like, you gotta be really fucking careful, because you're basically like, you're holding your hover. Your hover bike is a staff. Very challenging, very difficult, very impressive that he pulled it off. But the other guy just tried to cast the second spell rather than the preparation as well, so we fucking died. So we had Walter Keane had the staff first for his landing. Then Angus McBain. No wait, then how did Angus McBain get the staff? Angus. So we had this. No, so he had the staff. He had the staff. He went up. He went down. He walked back here. He gave the staff to Angus McBain, who went up, failed to do the preparation spell, splatoonied on the ground, and then Walter Keane walked over to him and got the top of the broken staff and walked back. There we go. That makes sense. That's logical. That's logical. Increase the decrease. Yeah, you know. Ugh. Rip Angus, the best debunker. Angus was like that guy's like, actually, I guess he was too, seriously? No, but it made sense. Walter Keane had the staff, then he walked over to Angus and he gave it to Angus. Oh, I did Walter Keane again. Fuck. It's Lazarus. Lazarus was the first guy. Haha, haha, haha. I whoopsied. There we go. He was there. Every single time he figured out how they did it, and he was like, "You're not special. You're not special. You don't know shit." I don't know. A second drink. Yum. So these two guys, I really have to fucking guess. Do I? Wait, no. There's a ton of other notes. There's like so many notes. What is this? It's what is this symbol? What is this symbol supposed to represent? Because clearly I have to use this item to identify this man, right? That's why he's got it. V is 5. I V. That's not a Roman numeral, is it? You can't do IV. That's not how you write 3. I don't. That's 7. Oh, you're so right. You're so right because you smack it on things. That makes sense. That makes sense. So he's got a stamp with a star and it says 7 on it. Are there any things that have been stamped with a star with a 7 on them? Seven Seas Trading. 7. He's the director of the 7 Seas Trading Company. JT. James Turner. Done. Solved. See, I could just guess because there's literally 2 guys left, but why do that when you could figure it out? Huh? Yeah. It all makes sense. And it feels so good. From the lighthouse, using the idol. I don't want to do the names yet. Demonstrate the miracle. Oh wait, jumped. Miracle of head. And became... Where's flight? Oh, it's over here. And became the Griffin Reborn. I'm really shocked that this guy hasn't died yet, actually. Because this is like the curse of the golden idol, right? It's the curse. And so far, since getting it, yes, his sister was murdered and he had to go into hiding and totally reinvent himself as a new person. But also he got his youth back and has gotten into a secret society full of the most powerful men in not England. So and he's like kind of a ruthless guy, because he's like, I'm I'm still having fun, so it's not so much a curse for him, is it? It's a curse for everyone else. The afterwards, this resulted in death from a small price to pay. Exactly. If you want to become a rad wizard, you have to break some eggs. Is it Angus McBain as well? Angus took, yeah, because the order was Angus held it next. Angus, McBain. Oh, jumped from the lighthouse after. Okay, just twice. Jumped. The lighthouse after. This resulted in Angus's death from a head wound. I guess I was wrong. I was like, why would he have the wound on the back of his head if he's falling? I shouldn't have thought it. See, this... It's beautiful! When Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming the Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. See, this is what happens if you're that one asshole who goes around correcting people's spelling in YouTube comments. You will fall to your death. The interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. Well, I guess we got the body right here. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful hair. All right, there's the trader. That's the owner of the East India Company. And there's the doctor from the previous scene. I don't recognize anyone else though. Maybe they'll be in the other room. Early in the morning. In the meanwhile, in the and a Lemurian from the in the around noon and the on him to Let's get dug in. Whomst. Oh Lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Slightly grassy garden shears. Oh, you're the gardener. Okay. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the road. Sir, why are your eyes red? Is that a side effect of opium? Ha! Leopold, your plan to frame 2 is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Got his doctor's scalpel. You're not the doctor, get the owner of the company. Unless the owner of the company is the doctor. James, this is preposterous. You damn well know that he was killed by that Lemurian savage. He took the big kush. This guy did too, apparently. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about that prime minister position. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. So this guy's in big shit, because he's not a member of the secret society. He doesn't have the secret society member ring. He's also got a missing button. How come his button's wiggling? It's like it's alive. I don't like that. A full glass of sherry. Oh, he's just drunk. Oh, he's just drunk, that's all. An almost empty glass of sherry. A fallen bottle of sherry. You know, they're just doing the upper class thing. Am I going to go to all of these areas? Each of these tableaus keeps slowly expanding. That's going to be the size of this one. That's going to be massive. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some acquiescent agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. Yeah, these two guys are totally setting this dude up. They're in the secret society. They're like, fuck you, Leopold. Fuck you. Go get arrested. You're not welcome here. He stole his life, just like that. The doctor is a smart man, since he saw through the lies. Dear friend, at one of the balls, you said you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I am having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company, too. Kindly confirm your presence. Dr. James Turner. Nobody writes a letter saying, dear friend. The only reason why it's written like that is so I can't immediately ID this guy. But also, why can I not click James Turner? Maybe James Turner was the owner of the This is the doctor. This is James. This is Yamis. This is James Turner. And this is the other one. Gotta grab. I'm guessing this is 2. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. Leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. The sleeping eye patch gentleman. What? So this guy had some sherry, and he fell asleep, and then the host... Did he steal his button when he was asleep? Did he steal his button? And plant it when he was asleep? A conspiracy's afoot. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with those invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. Dear Prince, as you know, I am a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Tu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. A spicy-smelling ornamental box, a brown stool, snope, nip, yip, and up, yep, smat. Is this? Nope, don't recognize him. Oh God, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Alright, this is another watchman. And he's gonna be very easy to ID. Very easy. So let's just do that. ASAP. And this guy's 2, but I don't know his last name. Or if he has one. He must, otherwise they wouldn't give us 2 fields. Haha. 2 fields. Okay, we got testimonies from everyone. I'll do that afterwards. Oh. The young man. Alright. This man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound on his forehead. A small clean sword. Dear friend, I I am not going to state your name here, because Goofy has to figure that out. That's for Goofy to determine. The elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister situation. Please join us on May 2nd. 12th. Kindly confirm your presence. Dr. James Turner. Listen, apologize for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leo. Which one's Leo? I forget. Gun? No, boomerang. They think that he killed him with the boomerang. The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Oh, the boomerang was taken from this, exhibition here. Well, let's just see what we got there. We got, like, the two-handed axe. What? We got a little house on top, little house in the bottom, dot in the middle. House on top. House in... That doesn't match any of those! I don't understand... Well, I'm sure I'll figure out what this is supposed to be for afterwards. Psychoactive plants. Drugged symptoms. Spotty onion. An illusion of unity with the universe. Increased appetite. Hiccups. Black pop. Okay, there it is. Here's what I was like, why is everybody's eyes red? What's going on? Black poppy. Sleepiness. Whites of eyes get a pink tint. Lemurian lichen. Hyperconcentration on one thing. Loss of perception of time. Rapid blinking. Red berry. Surge of energy. Vocalization of all your thoughts. Twitching. Aggression. So, you've had some black poppy. And you've had some black poppy. They've both had a little, a sip. Or, how do you ingest opium? Billium. Claims that, planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush, saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. 2 in the afternoon, moved to the rose bush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. So this is Billiam. It's the first name of the gardener. Oh. Who's this? Podrick. I'm guessing Podrick's the butler. It sounds like a butler name. You know, some people were born to butler. And some people had butlerhood thrust upon them when their parents were like, you will be called Podrick. Claims that served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoilt sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk, and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. Billiam Spade. Billiam Spade. And Podrick... something or other. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Absolutely did not drink any of the sherry at all. Nope. So, this guy that they're accusing, this is something Leopold, but I can't grab his name yet. That's the most annoying thing. It's here, but I can't click it. Was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm, then saw the deceased lying in the salon. There you is. Claims that had a glass of sherry with James in the library, and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler, entered the salon, and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer, instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Yeah, Leopold, I got that. Who's Augustus Hill? I don't know if 2's his first name or last name, but let's assume it's his last name. Oh, no, I was gonna say, oh, I know, but I don't. Augustus Hill. Where did I get that from? Are you Augustus Hill? Your dear friend. Your dear fucking friend. Leopold. Frame 2. Blood. Oh lord. Lemurian. Blah 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 blah. You stole his life. James Turner is... I literally just established it last time. Where did I get that name from? Where did I get Augustus Hill? Okay. Lord Augustus. And Mr. Hill. Oh, I think the butler is Podrick Hill. Yeah, because he said to tell the butler to raise the alarm. Lord Augustus. I could just cheat and go back to the previous episode and see which one of them is fucking Augustus. But let's look around the house first. Oh shit. No. Okay. Should I? I can hold off. So. Guy who owns the house is Mr. Beautifully Shaped Head. And he was giving instructions. Served Lord Alistair. So I think Alistair is Pointy Head and this guy is Augustus. I don't know if it's first name or last name. It's last name. Yes. All up to me. It is. If I actually, the thing is, it's like, even figuring these things out, you're not solving anything. You're not like, that's the difference. That's the difference between this and Oberdin. Like, you're not solving any of the murders here because none of the characters are aware of your presence. You're just figuring out what's happening. Nobody else, like, after you figure it out, everybody else still thinks whatever they thinks. Like, you don't enlighten them to the true reality of the universe that they are living in. Claims that. Plays croquet. Who? Leopold? Okay. No, wait, we're at Gideon now. Played croquet with Egrin in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Egrin drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair Koch lecturing the butler. Saw Master Turner. Master Turner. You master? Wait, no, master doesn't necessarily mean leader. It doesn't mean employer. Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away. Just as Egwin was remarking on the beauty of the chess house, saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Who went to drink tea in the tea house? The young gentlemen go behind the manor. Oh, my brain! My brain is feeling squeezed! Ergen. So it's Ergen 2. Slightly difficult to understand what he says. Potentially because he has challenges with our language. Claims that everything Master Bell says is absolutely correct. The fuck is Master Bell? Are you Master Bell? James. He claims that he drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Is it Leopold Blanchard? Then he went to the chess house, where he found Lord Alistair and the butler, ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. NB is the master of the house. He led the interrogation of the suspects. So, James, you are... this dude. Wait, Lord Leopold. Leopold is his last name. What the fuck? Okay. So it's Blanchard Leopold? His first name's Blanchard? That sounds weird, but whatever. England. So what the fuck is James's last name? What's James's last name? Hello. Oh, it's probably in the letters that he sent out to everybody. Hi. James Turner. There we go. There we go. And I guess he is the fucking doctor. Back to your testimonies. Alistair. Who's Alistair? In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Alistair. I'm gonna say it's Alistair. Alistair Augustus? Really? Where did I get Augustus from? Yes, it is. It's Alistair Augustus. I thought his name was different. I don't fucking know. I didn't think he was AA. That guy's eye patch switched sides when clicked on? No, he's just facing the other way. He's just facing the other way. Is he? Oh my god. Oh my god. He just mirrored himself. It's fine. It's fine. You're correct. Goddamn. Game developers. Tisk tisk. Oh. I'm disassociating. Please excuse me one. Oh, there, I'm better. I just had to be aware. Okay. Last we got Little Fancy Man, and then we've got the dead one. it's Leopold Blanchard. I think it's Leopold Blanchard because he signs his letter with Leo. Right? That sounds like your first name. I think it's Leopold Blanchard. So we got Leopold, we got... Hey, you're Gideon then. You're Gideon... Gideon Cooch? And you're... The last guy, Dead Man, is something Bell. Alexander Graham. The last name from? Maybe there's a message somewhere. Ooh. See if this will work. No. Oh, yeah, I wasn't feeling too confident about that, to be quite honest with you. I was guessing. But you are definitely Valentine something, I'm guessing. Unless, because I wasn't really paying attention to where he was, to who he was as a person. London Gazetteer, May 11th, 1772. Who will be the new Prime Minister? Election results. New Order Party, 36. Moderates, 32. Whenever you leave and come back, you ask myself, is this current incarnation of Goofy still alive? Look, all Goofies blend together to become one. We are Legion. Loyalists, 29. Okay. The New Order Party is led by our boy, boy Lazarus. Oh, I see what they're doing. So, Lazarus is a member of the secret society, and he's not doing really good. They've only got 29 out of the parliamentary votes. They're at the back of the pack. So they invited the leader of the Loyalists and the leader of the Moderates over, and they killed them both. They killed one, and they indicted. They something rather the other. Framed. So we've got Loyalist leader Blanchard. So I was right with his last name is Blanchard. His first name is definitely Leo. Definitely Leo. I think he's right. Because he wrote a letter to the other guy being like, let's not argue. Let's have a talk. Like civilized men. Our moderate leader, Valentine. So his last name is Valentine. There he is. Will become the prime minister, leaving Lazarus Hearst and his party in the opposition. Yeah. They're pulling the strings. They're rigging the pulls. They're doing their job as members of the secret society to get the new order in charge. God damn. What is his goal? What's his end plan? Like, he's got the golden idol, yeah. But why would you want to rule a country when you can stay forever young and distill gold from seawater? What's the point? Huh? Okay, so I have to determine what the fuck the gardener was talking about from where he was doing his gardening. Unfinished croquet match. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea. One is almost empty, the other untouched. I don't know how chess works. Ooh, I don't know how chess works. But there's a chess game going on. Alright, so the names we've got that we haven't put in are Gideon, Koch, and Bell. Gideon is still alive. Who's Gideon? Played croquet with Ergen. I think Gideon is Mr. Blue Hair. Saw Lord Alexander Koch. Alexander Koch. Oh no. Who's Alexander Koch? Wait! Alistair! Oh, okay. Wait. Alistair Koch? What? Am I gonna get this wrong? Shit! How did I did it. I have no idea how I pulled that off, though. Okay. Augustus Valentine is the victim. The salon is where he was murdered. I don't know what he was murdered with. I guess the boomerang? That's all we really have. Like, there's a club as well, but I don't know where. Body was found by Leopold Blanchard. Location of each suspect when the body was found. Butler and the loyalist were in the salon. The oh, I was like, that doesn't look like any of the doctors I know in this room here. The doctor is James Turner. I don't know where he was. We'll see. We can deduce this. They all gave their, They were at the chess house. Played croquet with Ergen in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. They drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Are they... No, they weren't at the chess house. They were at the tea house watching the chess house. They were sitting here sipping and observing. So I think they were both at the chess... I think the prince... and... the young man were at the chess house. And who we got? General. Who's the general? Who's the general? Let's do James Turner. Chess with Alistair. He was playing chess. He was in the chess house. Wait, fuck. They were at the tea house. They were at the tea house, not the chess house. The young man and the prince were at the tea house, and they were watching the chess house. Close, but not quite. Doctor was at the chess house with, I guess, the general. Definitely not the gardener. Absolutely not. And then the gardener is William. What was he doing? Working with the roses in the flower beds. Okay. Was the butler in the library? Because he was on the floor asleep. Passed out. There we are. Yeah! Yeah, he was asleep. He was passed out on the floor from the bad sherry. And then the loyalist woke him up and said, hey, come in here. There's been a murder most foul. Okay. Alright. I really thought there was gonna be like a massive mansion filled with people. Not there yet. Not there yet! In the morning. In the Oh, I don't even know where to start with this. A Lemurian boomerang. A boomerang, okay? They're talking about the weapon. Killed and stole a Lemurian boomerang from the salon. Because somebody here stole a Lemurian boomerang. I'm also really confused. I thought this would matter. It doesn't seem to be mattering. I mean, like, that's fine. You know, I can only juggle so many mental plates, but I really thought this would be part of the puzzle. But this the big one this time. I feel it's like it doesn't feel like the amount of people that I have to identify hasn't increased. Like the number hasn't gone up. But it was just kind of a fucking nightmare to figure out their names because like there were a lot of places where it had names but you couldn't take them, and none of them ever have places where they refer to the person's full name. So it's getting trickier. It's getting trickier and trickier. In the and email in the stole a Lemurian boomerang from the salon in the at around noon. On him. Planted the button. So, planted the button on him to frame. Okay. I'm getting some things. Leopold Blanchard. Planted. In the salon at around noon. So-and-so killed Augustus Valentine. Planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. Somebody did the murder. Who? I don't know. I still haven't figured it out. Cause like, I don't know if Ergen did it. They're saying like, reclaim our honor. Reclaim our honor how? By which method do we wish to reclaim our honor? Stone slate seal. I'm like, does this matter? Does this fucking matter? Two hands grasping axe. Two hands grasping axe. Is that supposed to... Is that... It's a mystery to me! Early in the morning. Meh. In the meh. And meh. Meanwhile, in the... Am I going to have to look through their testimonies again? Am I going to have to look through their fucking testimonies? I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning... When he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. When he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. He was stealing the button. Okay, Ergen. Everything Master Bell said was correct. Bell is Gideon Bell. Played croquet with Ergen in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting side of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair lecturing the butler. So I have to figure out the person whose testimony does not match with everyone else's, I think. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and sit the butler waits. Erkin was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair return to the chess house, leave the chess house, and return shortly after. So does Lord Alistair say that he left the chess house and returned? They say, by they I mean Alistair. Alistair says that Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. And they played together, and he was close to winning when the alarm rang. I don't see, we could see the chessboard, but I don't know anything about chess, so I can't confirm if he's lying. But he's saying Lord Alistair left the chess house and returned. They're saying that Lord Alistair left. And Lord Augustus left the fountain around noon. He said he was almost winning. Is this... Is this almost winning? I don't know. I can't tell. I know that the sherry was drugged, though. I don't see a place to... I don't see a place to say drugged the sherry. Because drugged sherry is blue gold. And the only thing I can see here is... in the morning... Oh. Okay, so this could be James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. That could be that. Give that a shot. That seems to make sense. In the library. Almost winning for which side? I don't think it said. I think it was, it didn't say which was which. So it's just gotta be like one side was almost winning. James, you drink. But also, I don't think the game expects me to do that. I thought it did. Maybe it does. While in the So meanwhile in location, name provoked, maybe provoked somebody, because killing was around noon. And stole. I still don't know who took it. Back to the fucking testimonies. Billiam, you don't have anything to hide. You're not but a simple gardener. Planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum. Saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. So he was doing chrysanthemum and he saw them go off to drink their tea. So he's confirming their story. Moved to the rose bush and he saw Lord Augustus. Who the fuck's Augustus? Oh yeah. Dead man walking at the fountain around noon. Cool. Served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. He said to go get rid of the drink. Yeah, because they did their drinking in the morning. And go ask Mr. Spade. Found Lord Leopold asleep. And was and drank the bad sherry himself and passed out. So he was working. He was passed out drunk. Gideon and Ergen were, I don't know, drinking tea. They were drinking tea. Yeah, they couldn't have gone back in, I don't think. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. So I think he's being honest. So the Lemurian was observing him as he was falling asleep. But he was falling asleep in the morning when the Lemurian was over here playing cricket. So that's fine. That's not sussy in any way. Yeah. Yeah. I think... So, who was it who left? Lord Alistair. Lord Alistair. I think Alistair killed Augustus. Because he left the chess game. And Alistair says that he was playing the chess game with Dr. Turner. That was not true. So I think, Alistair definitely went off and killed Augustus, just because literally he's the only one who had, access, and he left the place. You think? No, because whoever stole the Lemurian boomerang did the killing with did they used it to kill him? Nobody else has a bloody weapon. So whoever took it did the murder. I was gonna say, did Gideon, talk him into stealing it? Come on. Do it. Do it, you coward. Are you not... Does this matter? Does this fucking matter? Don't... Maybe in a later chapter it'll matter. So I want to be like, Alistair stole a Lemurian boomerang from the salon. But maybe it was the seal. Maybe they stole the seal back. Maybe he stole back the seal of his clan. Because they said, reclaim our honor. Right? That might be this. It might be Gideon Bell provoked... Like, you do it. Do it. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it, man. We'll see if I'm right. I might be wrong. I might be out of left field. Meanwhile, in the salon, Gideon Bell provoked Ergbatu. Gideon Bell. Doesn't feel right. The language doesn't... Oh wait, no, it's Ergbatu. Give it a shot. I don't think it's going to be correct. It's provoke, not provoked. Somebody killed somebody. Somebody stole somebody. Somebody framed somebody. Somebody planted somebody. Somebody provoke somebody. Somebody drugged. See, the thing is none of the words remaining make sense. Right? You've got human killed human. That already happened. There's only been one murder. You've got human stole human. You can't steal a human. That's called abduction. That's a different word. That doesn't work. You can't steal someone. And then you've got human frame someone. If it said framed in the past, that would make sense in this situation, but it doesn't. The tense doesn't work. And you've got human planted human. You can't plant a human. They don't grow like that. They're not sun-based. Then you've got meh, meh, provoke meh, meh. Again, you need provoked with a D in the past. You can't provoke someone. Meanwhile, in the salon, human provoked human and stole. Nah, it doesn't work. Meanwhile, in the salon, and then the last one is human drugged. And there's only one person who was drugged. I mean, like, the butler drugged himself accidentally. But Leopold was drugged by James Turner. So I'm confused. I'm confused. But I really think he took that seal from the... Oh, it's 12. Let's see, 12. Let's fucking count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He stole it! He stole it! He stole it! He stole it! So Ergen totally took that tablet. Ergen to stole Lemurian seal from the salon. Ergen 2. It has to be in a past sense. So the only option is planted. Or did he drug Gideon Bell? Wait. Hold. He stole his life, just like that. The doctor is a smart man, since he saw through his lies. He's blinking a lot. He's blinking a lot. Like, look, this guy's not blinking. This he's terrifyingly, he is not blinking. Neither is this guy. Lemurian lichen. Hyperconcentration on one thing. Loss of perception of time. Rapid blinking. Drugged. Drugged. So Ergen was like, check out that tea house. And he was like, oh, tea house. And he stared at it for hours, totally unaware that Ergen literally just walked away and stole something. There we go. There we go. Makes sense. Gideon Bell. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. I got one name wrong somewhere. But Leopold was drinking with James Turner, right? Yeah. Leopold and James were having a good drink. Ergen too. Yeah, he drugged Gideon. He did that. Because they drank tea together. They drank tea. And the salon around... It's the killer, is it? Oh, they weren't in the salon. It was in the tea house. Please excuse me. In the tea house, Ergen 2 drugged Gideon Bell and stole a Lemurian seal from the salon. That's one way to do it. Yikes, he looks scary when he's killing people. All right. Yes. Revel in my victory. Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. Yes. Yeah, thank fuck. I didn't need to understand how chess works. Ooh. Hey, baby. You've proven that I can trust you. Here is the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed from the Traitor Keen. Let me educate you how it works. I set it to take heat from this cup of water. Then I change the symbols and use the idol to give that heat to something else. But there is much more the idol can do. Yeah, I know. Younger. All right. Holy shit, we're at the end. Okay. It's all happening. It's all happening now. Chapter 4, The New Order. The Triumph of Order. The final few. Yep. Okay, I know we've been going for 3 hours, but I think... They're taking longer. What do you guys think? You think we could do another one? Should we save these for next weekend? Should we save these ones for next weekend? I feel like I know the answer. Everybody's gonna be like, Goofy, go for 13 hours straight. Kill yourself. End your ability to ever stream again. It's fun. We like seeing you here. Spend time with us, Goofy. We're so close to the end. We are, but it took me 3 hours to get through these 3 chapters. That was like an hour a chapter. So if I were to do these 2, that would be like 2 more hours, maybe more, because it's getting more hard. It's getting harder and harder and harder and harder. Put yourself first. All right, all right. Maybe best to keep it. We will do. I'm going to assume I can do these 2 in one day, so we can do these 2 next Saturday, and then we can do the DLC Sunday. Does that sound good? Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. After I was like, I know what you guys want. I know what you'll say. Thank you for proving me wrong. Thank you for proving me incorrect. Let's. What should we do? Oh yeah, raid. That's what you do at the end of a stream. Let's go over to the chatting screen. Chatting screen? Ah, there we are. No problem. Thank you. Oh, that last one. I can feel my brain sweating, but I think I got a bit scared, like, of what it was expecting of me, but it was not all that bad. It was not all that bad. I just had to realize that more than one person was being drugged. There were multiple druggings going on. Absolutely. All right, let's see who is on Twitch.television today. This day, in this time, in this hour, in this minute. Whenever I end around this time, it's just... It's not... Actually, yesterday I did go for an hour, right? An hour extra. We ended at like... We had like a 4-hour stream yesterday, didn't we? Alright, so... Let me open the floor today. For a couple of seconds, I will sip my drink, and if anybody has a suggestion for who we should raid, you can put it forward, and I'll probably just choose the... I'll choose the first one. Octopi, there we go! That was fast. Some days there are suggestions, sometimes there aren't. Alright, let's see what Octopi's up to. Bloodborne, okay. Alright. Let's go watch some Bloodborne. As always, thank you so much for coming by, everybody. It's been real. It's been a one. I'll start getting the videos ready for next weekend. the VODs up. I have to draw the cover image for the Tale on Frog Island VOD, and once I do that, I'll get that scheduled up. It'll probably be really quick because we've finally gotten through the massive backlog of previous VODs. See you later. Thanks for coming by. Have a nice week. I hope I have a nice week. I'm so nervous. There's so much work to do. There's so much work. I'm just gonna look forward to next weekend. Set your eyes on the prize. Look toward the horizon and see the future you want, which is more games with you guys. Right? All right. See you guys later. Thanks for coming by. Bye-bye. 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 A bientôt. Arrivederci. Papa demain. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You're gone. Ciao.